Hello and welcome to this episode of Rick's Garage. So before I begin today's video, I just want to give you a quick rundown on what I've been up to for the past few weeks. See you in a minute. So yes, welcome back to today's episode. Now, once again, I apologise I haven't posted a video in a little while. As I say, I have been busy behind the scenes, planning on what I'm going to be doing over the winter for YouTube on my upcoming videos. During that time, on my break, I've also been sorting out my garage, basically. I've been preparing it for winter, for working inside. I've given everything a complete new lick of paint. As you can see, it's looking a little bit neater now. All the walls have been repainted. I've put a few pictures up in the garage, made it personalized it a little bit. I've also had to make a bit of room at the back of the garage, or should I say the front of the garage, to fit my bike, or just about squeeze the bike in. So yeah, the garage is ready now. It's all nice and neat, ready to enjoy, ready for work over winter. So yeah, I'm going to be covering in the next episode the questions and answers episode, the one that I've been promising you guys. I have received quite a few emails, so I'm going to be covering your emails in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be giving you a quick rundown on videos to come, so yes, I hope you'll look forward to that one next week. So in today's video, as the title suggests, I'm going to be removing the front bumper and the headlights as part one in a multi-part series of an engine bay restoration on my Alfa GTV 3-litre V6. When I say restoration, I just mean tarting up a little bit again, bringing it back to its former glory. It's the only bit of the car which lets the side down. It's a job that I've actually been looking forward to for quite a while now. In terms of the finish, you guys are probably wondering what I'm going to do with this engine. Well, I haven't yet decided. I don't know if I'm going to go down the powder coating route, or maybe a little bit more sympathetic restoration and just get it blasted, leave the aluminium and repaint the lettering as it came from the factory. Maybe even some galvanized fuel rails, or should I paint the fuel rails? I just really don't know. So please let me know down in the comments what you guys think I should do with the engine covers. Should I powder coat? Should I just blast? Color scheme? Let me know what you guys think. What do you like? Personally, I think I'm going to go for factory silver, whether I choose to powder coat or just blast it and leave it. I don't know. Still undecided. As I say, let me know what you guys think. So that's enough waffle for the beginning of this video at least. Let's get stuck into the job. Let's take a look at my engine. Let's get straight into the job, and the first job obviously is to remove the front bumper. Look in front of each headlight and you will see a hole. Inside those holes, look inside and you will find a 10mm Allen bolt. Before you do that, the first thing to do is completely soak those bolts in WD-40 or some kind of penetrating fluid, because my guess, these bolts are going to be very, very tight, if not a little bit seized. As you can see, the amount of force I'm putting into this, yeah, they were very, very tight, but they did both come out cleanly in one piece, which is the most important thing. Now, whilst I'm doing this, one very important thing to mention, guys, is if you've got an engine tray fitted underneath your bumper or underneath your engine, then you will need to remove that first. Now, I do have engine trays, but I do not have mine fitted at the moment, so I can go ahead and proceed. So yes, once you've removed those bolts, you will find this large spacer or washer. Make sure you remove that, nice and clean. Onto the other side. Now this one was just as tight, but eventually I got there in the end. It presented no problem to me whatsoever. Happy days. Now I think I will be replating all the hardware that I take from this car, especially these bolts, because I'm guessing these may not be the easiest thing to find or replace genuine items. But all normal nuts and bolts, I think I'm just going to be buying new ones in stainless steel. So the next job I'm doing is removing the side panels from the engine bay. Now the left side panel I actually bought brand new, old stock. I got a bargain on that, I got it for less than 20 quid. Since then a few specialists have whipped up the rest of them and they are now knocking them out at an extortionate price. So yes, I got there just in time. Now underneath the left panel you will see the power steering reservoir and a load of relays. Under the right you will see the screen washer bottle. So yeah, all of this once again will be cleaned up in future episodes. Now I actually cleaned up my little shelf, roof shelf, on which I will be putting all the parts that I removed from the car. Happy days. So the next job obviously is to remove the screws from the side of the bumper. And that is pretty much it for each side. One on the other side, just a little Phillips screw. And then at this point you can proceed to pull the bumper off. Now obviously guys, if you are doing this in your driveway, I would recommend putting down a piece of carpet or something to protect your bumper, but my garage is carpeted, so no worries in that department. So off comes the bumper. Nice and easy job. Now if you are removing your loom complete with the bumper, then you can just unclip it here. But personally I want to completely clean everything. That includes the wiring loom to the fog lamps and the side lights, so I actually want to remove the wiring loom for all this. Nice and easy job. Now I know this is very anal, it's all about cleanliness, but yeah, I do want to remove the loom. As I say, I want to clean it. So to do so, you've got 3 clips at each side. Nice and easy, just press these steel clips together and those will pop off, nice and easy. Same for this one. Now the middle one is, you know, what I think people like to call in the trade a bitch clip. Yeah, just pry that with a screwdriver, watch it doesn't ping off into the air, which these do have a tendency to do. But yeah, nice and easy. You can pull the loom out of the bumper. It's just held in by 3 clips along the front until you get to the other side. Like so. So just onto the other side. Once again, nice and easy. Now most people, you aren't going to be doing this. As I say, you would just unclip the loom, leave everything on the bumper and pull it away together. But yeah, once again, I'm going to be cleaning absolutely everything inside the bumper, the loom itself. Yeah, this is just what I chose to do. So out comes that loom, all in one piece. Give it a good ravel up and onto the shelf it goes with the other bits, and away goes the bumper, just like that guys. Nice and easy job. So behind here, nice pleasant surprise. Just like the rest of this car, there's just very little to no rust at all. You know, I'm really pleased with this car that I bought. I mean, the most important thing with any Alfa is making sure that there's just, you know, minimal rust as possible. It is the Achilles heel of all Italian cars, unfortunately. So yes, the next job, I am removing the slam panel, which is held on with some 10mm bolts. Once again, I'm going to be replacing all of these for nice new stainless steel. I'm going to be repainting the slam panel itself Mine is a little bit bent and bowed. I think I'm going to be replacing all those stickers as well, which are available from some specialists. Okay guys, now onto the headlights, which each are held on by 3 10mm bolts, one here, one behind this lamp panel bracket, and another one closest to me, just at the bottom of the camera. There's 3 electrical connections on each headlight, nice and easy to remove. Now my left side headlight, all of the 10mm bolts came out nice and easy. Now, as I say, nice and easy, they are all rusted, but they came out fine. But once again, I'll be replacing all of these with some nice new stainless steel. Now, another thing, as a part of the underbonnet restoration of my car, I will also be replacing the foam to the headlights, which is stuck to the inside of the bonnet. Mine are looking a little bit worse for wear, and they are coming away, unfortunately. So if anybody has got a link to the best place to buy them or the best price, then please do let me know. So yeah, I will be needing a pair of those as well. So yeah, once those 3 10mm bolts are out, you can move on to the 3 electrical connections, which pop off extremely easy. Now be careful taking these little clips off, guys. They do tend to go flying, as mine did to the other side of the garage. It happens to me regular with these types of clips. So yeah, I went walkies to the other side of the garage for mine, but here it is back on in its safe place. So yeah, just be careful with those. So yeah, those 3 electrical connections come off nice and easy, and once you've done that, you know, don't forget about the 3rd one, Rick, come on. Once you've done that, the headlights do come away. Some of the easiest headlights to remove ever. Onto the other side. Now, I wasn't so lucky removing the 10mm bolts, the one on the outside. You know, it was very rusty, and the nut underneath was just spinning with the bolt. So yeah, it wasn't so lucky. As you can see, I gave up with that one and moved on to the others for now, as you do. Now once again, guys, that bolt wasn't too much of an issue. I just put a long deep 10mm socket on a little 1/4 inch ratchet underneath to get to the nut, and yeah, that come undone without too much problems at all, luckily for me. So yeah, out that comes. So yeah, all the bolts out, electrical connections removed, thankfully once again, without losing that clip. All was absolutely fine, and away comes that headlight. So there you go, another nice and easy job, quite enjoyable to be honest. Up there with all the parts, everything nice and organised as usual. So yeah, there you go guys, that is the bumper and the headlights successfully removed from the car. Now let's take a quick look at the car, see what we're left with. Okay, so with the headlights and the bumper now well out of the way, I can clearly see absolutely everything and see exactly what I'm dealing with, what work I've got ahead of me. So please do bear in mind guys, this is the only part of the car yet unrestored by me. What you see before you is completely original. That said, this has survived remarkably well. There's no rot, it's all just little bits of surface rust, and I'm very, very pleased with what I see here. The front panel, you know, there's barely anything on that at all whatsoever. So yeah, once again, I'm very, very happy with this car. I've been very, very lucky when it comes to rust. Everything has been remarkably clean and rust free.
it just makes my job a hell of a lot easier. So yes, the plan next is to remove a little bit more of the car, i.e. the fan shroud and the radiator once again. Once I've done that, I'm going to completely clean off and treat all the framework at the front of the car. Once I've done that, I will be moving on to the actual engine itself. As again, that'll be powder coating or blasting, whatever I decide to do. I'm going to be replacing every nut and bolt and just dressing it up a little bit and making everything look a lot more presentable. I think I'm going to be replacing that cruddy looking expansion tank as well. So I'm looking forward to this. It's good to be back on the tools. Let's see how we get on.
So there you go, guys and girls, that is the first of a multi-part series on the engine bay restoration. I'm going to do it bit by bit. Now, I know that other people have done a video on bumper removal and headlight removal and things like that, but I do pride myself on trying to show as much detail in jobs as possible. It also helps you guys if you can see exactly what's behind certain things and exactly how things come off. I know that I would have really liked these videos before I come to do all different aspects of work on my Alfa. So yeah, I do try my best. As I say, other people have done them, but you know, I just wanted to do this video for my channel. So in the next episode anyway, we're going to be continuing with this. I'm going to be removing more stuff until eventually we get onto the actual engine itself and removing all the engine covers. So as always, guys and girls, thank you very, very much for watching. Please do tune in next week or in the next week or two, and I'm going to be posting a video, as I say, of your questions and my answers. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to be joined by my best friend in that video, so yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to it myself. I shall see you next time. See you guys. Bye bye.